Good evening. First off, I am honored to be here tonight with the North Penn High School staff and faculty, as well as the families and the class of 2019. Before I get started, there's something I want you all to consider. How many of you have seen the slogan at the top of the North Penn School District webpage? And in case you're not quite familiar with it, the slogan says, "Dream big, achieve greatness." Now, I'm sure a lot of us here have probably seen it at least once or twice, and I personally find it to be a pretty interesting slogan. Let's just say that if I so happen to be a marketing person who makes slogans for a school district like North Penn, I would make my school slogan a little bit different. Here's what my school slogan would say: dream big, fail big, achieve greatness. And of course, a lot of you might be wondering why I would make such a slogan that encourages us all to fail. Because that is probably the last thing that you would think about on a beautiful day like today, graduation. Well, in order for me to tell you all why you should fail big, I want to ask this other question. By a show of hands, how many of us here at this stadium tonight have ever used a vacuum cleaner? Yes, a vacuum cleaner. Come on, let me see those hands. And maybe if you haven't used one, maybe at least you've seen one of your parents use it for you, right? Because I know I have. Now, here's a fun fact about the vacuum cleaner. There is one particular kind of vacuum cleaner that was invented by a British engineer named James Dyson. And the reason I bring this up is that James Dyson, despite having invented this vacuum cleaner, did not quite get it right on the first try. Guess how many prototypes of those vacuums that James Dyson had to make before he finally got it right? Did he make 10 of them? 20? 100? 200? 500? How about 1,000? Believe it or not, James Dyson had to make 5,126 of those vacuums, and they all failed. Until, on attempt number 5,127, James Dyson achieved greatness after failing big. Now, can you imagine trying something over 5,000 times and only succeeding once? Actually, here's another way to picture it. If you look around yourselves right now, there are more than 5,000 people here at Crawford Stadium tonight. Imagine if all of those people were asked to go do something, and all of them failed at it, before finally, one person out of those 5,000 finally came along and got it right. Look at how much failure that would be. And a lot of us I'm sure might think that failure is a bad thing, and none of us want it to happen to us. But this is because we have all defined failure incorrectly. How I define it: failure is that space that lies in between the dream and the achievement. And when you fail at something, you get two options. You can either keep trying, or you can quit. But it is the grit and it is the perseverance that can make us all capable of turning our dreams into achievements. Much like James Dyson inventing his new vacuum cleaner, we will all have our own share of failures. We must embrace those failures, do what we all feel passionate about, and always be motivated to strive for greatness. So whatever big task it is that you might have coming, whether you fail at that task once, twice, or 5,126 times, just remember that if you give your very best effort, no matter what, you will one day achieve greatness. I want to take the chance and give a special thanks to my parents, as well as all of my teachers and the North Penn High School staff, the faculty, for everything that they have done for us. But most importantly, helping us through all of our failures, so we can all live unafraid in the space that lies in between the dream and the achievement. Thank you very much, everyone, and I wish the very best of luck to the class of 2019.